So we're going to use the exponent laws, and we're going to simplify this. We're going to write it as a single power. You still have to follow BEDMAS, okay?
Okay.
So we want to simplify the power though. So what's going to come first, multiplication or division? It's still in the order it appears. So we're going to do this first. We're going to simplify the multiplication.
Division.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to color code it. What's 3? Oops. Sorry. 3 to the power of 5 times 3 to the power of 2. Well, because they have the same base, we can use the exponent law. We're going to write the base, which is what? What's the base of both of these?
3.
Good. And what do I do with the exponents? Since we're multiplying powers, what do we do with the exponents?
Add.
Good. So it's going to become 3 to the power of 5 plus 2 is 7, right? That's how we write that as a single power. Then we still have to include this, divided by 3 to the power of 4. Now what happens when we are dividing powers with the same base? Again, they have the same base, so the first step is to write the base. And what do we do with the exponents when we're dividing powers? Sorry, that's a 7.
Oh, okay.
What do we do with the two exponents?
You subtract.
Good, so it's going to be 7 take away 4, right? Which is, what's 7 take away 4?
3.
Good. And this is the answer as a single power, 3 to the power of 3. So let me write it there. Okay, same thing, except division appears first. So we want to always simplify what comes first. What's 4 to the power of 6 divided by 4 to the power of 3? Do they have the same base? They both have the same base?
Yeah.
Good. So we write the base, and what do we do with the exponents when we're dividing?
Subtract.
Good, we subtract. 6 take away 3 is 3. We still need to include this, times 4 to the power of 2. Do we still have the same base?
Yep.
So we write the base,
So.
and what do we
4 to
do?
the power of 1.
Good.
Because you subtract.
We add, so it's going to be 4 to the power of,
5.
good. And that's the answer as a single power. Okay, here we have our numerator is multiplication. Do they have the same base? Do the powers of the numerator have the same base? 0.2 to the power of 4 times 0.2 to the power of 3. What's the base?
0.2.
Okay. And we have multiplication of powers. What do I do with the exponents?
You add.
Good. So 4 plus 3?
7.
Yes. So we have 0.2 to the power of 7. Okay. Now I want you to look at the denominator. Let me use a different color. It's 0.2 to the power of 2 to the power of 2. This is a power of a power. What do we do when we have a power of a power? What's the rule? Well, first we have to write the base, and then what do we do with the exponents?
You multiply the 2 exponents.
Good. So 2 times 2?
4.
Good. Can you still simplify this? What operation is this? This line here, what operation is that?
Division.
Right, so this is actually 0.2 to the power of 7 divided by 0.2 to the power of 4, and our answer, same base, 0.2. What do we do with the exponents when we're dividing?
You subtract.
Good. 7 take away 4.
3.
And that is the answer as a single power. Okay, so you simplify the numerator, same base, which is -3, and because it's division, you subtracted the exponents. 5 take away 2 is 3, and the denominator is -3 to the power of 2. Okay, and because we're dividing powers with the same base, we write the base, and we are going to subtract the exponents. 3 take away 2 is 1, and there's the answer as a single power. Okay, for the next one, because we have powers of powers, right? We have 6 to the power of 2 to the power of 5 times 6 to the power of 3 to the power of 5 divided by 6 to the power of 5 to the power of 3. Let's simplify the powers of powers to write as single powers. So what do we do when we have a power of a power? What do we do with the exponents? We write the base, and what happens to the exponents? What do we do with these?
You multiply.
Good. 2 times 5 is 10.
3 times 5 is 15.
Good.
5 times 3 is 15.
Good. Okay, this looks easier now to simplify, right?
Right.
Well, order it appears. What happens when you're multiplying powers? What do we do with the two exponents? For multiplication of powers. What do I have to do with the exponents?
You add.
Good. 10 plus 15
25.
divided by 6 to the power of 15. What do I do with the exponents now? Write the base. And what happens with the exponents now that we're dividing?
You subtract.
So it's going to become 6 to the power of
10.
Good. Okay, so let's simplify the power of the power first. Negative 5 to the power of 2 to the power of 3 becomes negative 5 to the power of
6.
good, divided by negative 5 to the power of 4 times negative 5 to the power of 2. This was the only one that was a single power. Straightforward again. Division. What happens to the exponents?
Subtract.
Good. So it becomes
Negative 5 to the power of 2.
good times,
Negative 5 to the power of 2.
ooh, equals what? Negative 5 to the power of,
4.
good. Done. Excellent.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.